Thank you. Thank you so much for... Hello, my darling. How are you today? I hope you are having a fabulous day. My name is Tonja. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today, it's infill day for my right hand. I'm right-handed, so this hand doesn't get done often. Just take a look. She nasty. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna infill my right hand using my obviously left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, and I'm going to film it and put it on the internet. Hopefully people like it. So I'm gonna start off by removing the color and the unnecessary bulk of the product that's on here, and I will do my cuticle prep and we will get into the application of the product with my non-dominant hand. If you're interested in seeing how I infill my left hand using my dominant hand, that will be linked. And I have a video, if it's not out yet, it will be really soon. 5 easy nail art ideas you can do with your non-dominant hand. Let's fix these beasts. And I'm just taking my e-file and doing the best I can to get rid of any non-living tissue on my nail plate. Doing this with my non-dominant hand is not easy at all. I have to keep switching back and forth on the angles that I'm working on and holding it in my hand. It's just a whole big mess. It's the best I can do. And then I'm just taking my 180-100 grit file and I'm just filing my nail into shape, and I'm going to buff over the surface to remove any of the remaining polish that we didn't get off and to get off any more of that little bit of bulk that might be on the nail that we don't need. I'm also going to remove any bits of lifting product. We don't want that left on the nail. That will be cause for some serious issues in the future. You may notice that I hold my left hand still and move my right hand up and down on the file. It's just the easiest way I've found to do it, more like a sewing machine, if you will, where the one hand is still and you pass through with the one side, if that makes any sense at all. Anyway, I just find it easier to hold my left hand still and move my right hand back and forth to get the product off or to do whatever I need to do with the file. And as usual, I'm going in with my 2 Gelish prep products, the pH bonder and the primer. I am getting crazy low on primer, kids. I need to get myself some more. so I gotta tilt it way back to get product on the brush. And then of course going in with my base coat on my natural nail, and then I just bring it over the remaining product that's on the nail. And I do that on all 5 nails. And now we're going in with our first coat of the cover pink. This is just a thin coat. I go right from cuticle to tip as evenly and as thinly as possible. And again, I do this on all 5 nails, obviously, because I'm infilling all 5 nails. And now I'm going in with a slip layer, if you will, just to cover the entire nail and get it all juicy and full of gel. And then I'm going back with a juicy bead of product on my brush, and I'm going to apply that toward the cuticle part of my nail because that's where we need the most product for the infill, and I'm just going to float it around my nail wherever I feel I need the product at the moment. And I'm going to repeat that process on the other 4 nails. You can see I held my thumbnail upside down for quite a while to get all of that gel to self-level in the middle and create sort of its own apex. I even started curing it while it was still upside down just to really get it cured into place where I wanted it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just found it was the easiest way to get my to get my right hand the way I wanted it with the least amount of struggle, if you will. So I go ahead and I repeat that process on all 4 nails. Some I cure partially upside down and some I don't. Again, it all just depends on how the nail is working for me at that moment. And I'm gonna clean over these nails with some gel residue solution or alcohol, whatever you like to use to clean your nails. And then I'm going to just give a quick file to make sure that the shape is nice and tight, and give a quick buff over the surface of the nails again to make sure there are no lumps and bumps and everything is even and the apex and the structure is where we want it. You may notice on my index finger here, it does not really look as sexy as it could look. The apex is definitely not in the right area and the thickness of the nail is, well, awkward. But it's my right hand, and quite honestly, it was the best I was going to get out of it today, so this is what we ended up with. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. But they are done, and they are fresh, and, well, that's all we can ask for our non-dominant hands, right? Right. And then I will just be using my white block to give these nails a quick buff and get out any of the scratches that we caused from the file, because I am not going to top coat these right now. We are going to go ahead and put some art on them in a future video. So watch for that to come out very soon. Some nail art ideas for your non-dominant hand. Or for your dominant hand, created by your non-dominant hand. Really, I don't know how to word this at all. Anyway, after buffing it, I'm gonna go in and clean them up one last time, and this will be the finished nail look for right now. So there you have it. My right hand filled. Woo! Let me know in the comments below, do you let your dominant hand go crazy before you do any maintenance on it? Are you like on top of it? Do you like doing your dominant hand? How are you with your non-dominant hand? Are you ambidextrous? Are you like a complete mess, or are you somewhere in the middle? I like to think I'm somewhere in the middle. So leave a comment down below. Let me know. How are you with your non-dominant hand? Inquiring minds need to know. I really hope you enjoyed this video and possibly even learned something. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. You might as well. It's free. It doesn't hurt anything. And you can always unsubscribe later. Of course, all social medias you might be interested in will be linked in the description box, along with some other videos that maybe you haven't seen yet. Check the eye too, because there will be videos linked in that maybe you haven't seen yet if you want to keep watching. I hope your day is fabulous. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and I hope to see you in the next one.